Hey, I'm Reggie, if you didn't already know that by my Facebook page or whatever. But, this is my first video that gonna upload for Facebook for, on purpose. New thing, so it's not perfect, I know that. The post, this video at least, is about, self-image, and a lot of times, especially on Facebook, I see posts about, what girls find, beautiful or handsome in this case, or guys find beautiful or whatever. And girls have this assumption, and I'm not gonna say it's wrong or nothing, because for the most part it's mostly true, I guess, is that you have to be a supermodel to get a guy's attention, or something like that, or that they won't stick with you if you're a supermodel. And that's not 100% true. It's not 100% false either. But beauty isn't everything, although every girl is beautiful. And that's another thing, is that girls seem to think that that's not true, that guys find only certain girls hot, or whatever, if you want to call it that. But for me, you can be a supermodel, you can look like a goddess, and your personality, which isn't everything, but if your personality is terrible or trashy or whatever, I can't do that. I don't care if you have the most amazing look ever, just you gotta have a personality. I can't sit, I gotta have somebody I can sit and talk to, and that's not everybody. Everybody doesn't want a conversation or whatever. But the point of this one is that, we each have our personal preference, but to base your self-esteem off of that preference for, a general group of people, specifically guys or specifically girls, that's not exactly, and I'm not gonna say I'm correct in saying it, but, that's not something I would think you should base your self-esteem, your image of yourself on, because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Not everybody's gonna look at you and say, oh, you're a looker. That doesn't mean you're not. A looker doesn't have to be, the most gorgeous person ever. A looker is, if you know the person, you know their humor, how they think, that can be a beautiful thing too. It's not strictly just looks. Looks help, I'm not gonna lie there, but it's not everything. You can, and even if you have all the skills, specifically for a looker or what they call a non-looker, you can cook and clean, and that's not everything. Us guys got to do a part too. We got to cook, we got to clean, we got to make our part work so that it works, the relationship works. And oftentimes, as per society and how you see it, is guys don't do that. It's like guys are apparently like a one-hit quit thing, and that's not really me. I've had, it's kind of funny, but I've had one girlfriend in my whole entire life for about, I'd say, just short of a week. And fairly early on, I realized it wasn't really a working thing. We got into arguments every night, and I tried to be the gentleman, and I can say that successfully I did be the gentleman. It just didn't work out, and that's okay. She's not a bad person. She has her own problems. I have my own problems. It's not a big thing. But it seems this day and age, guys and girls get into a relationship without the whole friend step, which is the big part. The whole friend step, you gotta be friends first to make it work, really, is how I see it. Because they go in and they want a girlfriend, but the thing is that your girlfriend or your eventual wife's supposed to be your like best friend, It's supposed to be able to talk about anything. And if you base it just off of I'm attracted for looks, you don't get that. You just get looks, and the looks fade away. You get 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 year olds. You get that old, and you can't live off of looks that long. Not saying that you can't be beautiful when you're 90, because you can, and often the beautiful part is the person. At that point, you're with them that long, you've loved them when they're beautiful in looks, and you love them for their beautiful personality. And that's really what the message is that beautiful is in the eye of the beholder, and some people behold beauty in another way. It's not always just a shallow physical appearance that we base ourselves off of, our preferences off of. And that's not to say we're not gonna like beautiful in the looks, because obviously that's not even an argument. It's not in question. But you gotta have more than beauty. You can have a supermodel personality and be one of the worst jerks in the world. It doesn't work. So everybody's beautiful in their own way, and that's real all I gotta say. But thanks for listening and have a good day.